Welcome to Tarot Truth 144. Everybody is welcome. New and old comers, men and women of all ages, gather round. Let's listen to this story today. That's different. Okay, that came in. So just remember that time is fluid. All right. Tarot has no meaning. Gender has no meaning in tarot. Oh my goodness, I can't get it out. All right. He could be a she could be a he, all that good jazz. All right. So just put it where it resonates for you in your situation. Pick up what resonates, leave what does not. All right. A lot of this reading may resonate with you, but there's a lot of, probably a lot more that will not resonate with you. Okay. That's the stuff you leave behind for the people that it does resonate for. All right. I will be tapping into your energy during this reading, so I have to have your permission. Plain and simple. That's my intention, to have the permission. Okay. So whenever I ring the singing bowl, I will need you to set that intention and say, I allow Lisa to tap into my energy just for this reading. That's it. Okay. Just for this reading. Make sure that that is very clear. Okay. I don't want your energy any longer than I have to be in it. So, yeah, let's just get into it. It's going to be a collective reading. All right. Okay, let's do it. My dream team was like, let's go. So let's go. In 3, 2, 1. I welcome in all dream teams. Yes, beautiful. Please protect me during these acts of divination. Please show me everything I need to see clearly, truthfully, and honestly. Do not allow my voice to speak anything that is nothing but the truth. All right, please. Okay, they said we won't. So, alrighty. Yeah, there's a lot of dream teams in here today. I got a crowded room, y'all. Like super crowded. This is cool. I'm cool. Okay, we got this. All right. Let's get all the messages that we need to know right now out. Okay, so this is going to be a timing oracle to see what the timing is going to be for this reading. Okay, they said this one right here. Next couple of years. All right, so you got a super heads up. All right, the number 41 could be very relevant. So in the next couple of years. And remember, as we go through this reading, there are going to be a lot of key points in here to get you through these next couple of years. Okay, I don't know your age. I don't know where you're from, what you're going through right now. But I'm getting a family. Somebody's really, really wanting a family. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm sensing is a family. So you want to be married and have children and all of that. So the next couple of years. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Standing Stone, which is all about standing tall, different, standing strong, standing tall. Okay, I get where I was getting tall from. Okay, and being true to yourself. Okay, it's like the Strength card in this deck, and it's saying it's gonna be okay. I know it's like the next couple of years, and a lot of us are like very impatient and don't want to wait a couple of years for certain things, but it doesn't matter what you're wanting. Is what I just heard. It doesn't matter what you want. It's all about divine timing. Somebody's dream team is like, I don't care. It's when I say so, when we say so, okay? So the 9 of Wands, I apologize, I didn't take these out. And then the Queen of Pentacles is here as well. What else do we have? The Wheel of the Year, beautiful. The Ace of Anthems. The 2 of Anthems. A lot of truth and honesty going on. 8 of Pentacles. All right. It's hard work. Yep. All right. The High Priest. The 9 of Athens. Alrighty. I'm getting it. I'm getting in the 2 of Pentacles. You may be seeing the number 22 a lot. You may be a master number 22 for your life path number. You put that where it fits, if it fits, okay? So with the 9 of Wands being here, let's get this story out. The 9 of Wands here, that's like a little bit of a mental confusion, okay? I feel like right now, especially with you wanting this so badly, and then hearing the next couple of years, you're like, whoa, no, this needs to happen like ASAP, okay? They want you to know that you're very abundant. You're going to get all that abundance that you're desiring, whatever that is, okay? Regardless, I mean, I know at the beginning of the reading, before I even pulled cards, I was sensing a family. Yes, and I'm not always... I want you to understand that a family isn't always like a husband, you know. It can be, and I mean, having children, there's a lot of us out there that just can't have children and really, really desire them, okay? But, you know, miracles happen. There's always adoption, that kind of thing. But this reading right here is about abundance and truth and honesty. Now this, I'm feeling that it's getting to where that's where you need to be. You need to be balanced. You need to be honest with yourself. You need to understand how to move through the motions before you receive this whole abundance, whatever that is for you. If it's a family, okay. If it's a job, okay. If it's money, good. Okay, whatever that abundance is for you, you decide on how you want that in your, or how it fits in your story is what I'm meaning. But I'm seeing a lot of abundance here and a lot of good karma, okay? Because you are standing strong, being honest with yourself and everybody else. You're being honest with yourself and the entire world, okay? You're speaking your truth on everything. That is what I'm seeing here, and you're working really hard at it. So that, I mean, you're working with your magic, all the elements and everything, and your dreams are telling you one thing, right? That's what this card is meaning. And I mean, you're being balanced right now. So this mental confusion is perfectly understandable because you hear a next couple of years, but you're wanting something very, very badly. And and then you hear a couple of years. I understand the mental confusion here because that is just, it sucks. It does. I understand. You're really working with yourself. You're working on, you know, getting your dream state right and balancing out your money, balancing out your life. Everything is just really working in your favor right now. And yes, it is. But there's steps. There's a process, is what I just heard. Okay? There is a process to making this all come to fruition. I know. I hear you. I hear you. There's all these people out here that are just getting what they want when, you know, getting the family, the whole, everything that you're desiring. I understand what you're saying. And you want it so badly. Why can't you just have it now? But that's, for starseeds, I feel heavily that you are a starseed, my love. Okay? With starseeds, we have to go on a different path than the norm, okay? Compared to the people, like, there are so many girls that are very, very fertile, right? And I'm going to tell you this story because I know this firsthand. As I was growing up, all the friends around me, they were very fertile, and they got their kids early, right? But I didn't have my son until I was 27 years old, okay? So I understand the waiting, and I was wanting a child. I wanted a lot of children whenever I was growing up. I wanted like 6, and then, you know, as I got older, I was like, maybe 2, maybe 3 max, all right? But no, it was a different story. I was told I would never have kids, and my miracle happened. Like 6 years later, my miracle happened, right? It's never too late, okay? It'll happen, all right? So we are going to continue with the reading, but I feel like that's what your mind state is in right now because of hearing, what the hell, the next couple of years? Freaking years, bro? It takes a while because we have to go on a certain path. We have to endure certain things in order to get what we truly want and desire. Okay, it's a long road, and I'm getting the goosebumps like no other. It's a long road. Okay, it's not for the weak by any means. I know you've endured some shit, and you're making me cry. Okay, don't make me cry. I don't like crying. Okay, just stay the path that you're on because you're doing wonderful. You're doing everything right. And I know what your dreams are telling you. I understand that. I understand your dreams are telling you one thing. It's just going to take a little time. So be patient, okay? Or maybe it's happening. Whenever I was growing up, all I wanted was children, and my friends didn't even really want children, but they were having children, right? But their relationships ended. I had to wait. I had to endure hell before I had my son. And even for a small time after I had him, I was in hell, okay? I finally found myself when he turned 3, and it's been getting better, right? Everything's getting better. It takes time, all right? So next up is the Lover's card, the Lord and the Lady. Another download just came through, and I feel like you are going through the same things that I went through years ago, okay? Addictions. And if that's true, it's okay. Don't worry. I'm not upset with you, but you need to start thinking about trying something new, okay? I've been there. I was an addict of everything, all right? Everything. I don't even smoke cigarettes anymore. I don't even smoke a vape anymore, all right? It's doable. If I can do it, you definitely can do it, okay? It's all going to be okay. So let's continue. The Lord and the Lady, all right? The 10 of Chalices. I told you this was a love. This is about a family, all right? The Star card. I knew it. I can't make this shit up, bro. I can't make this shit up. The Holly King. Wow. The 5 of Wands. The Nature card. The 3 of Pentacles. The Knight of Chalices. And the Harvest. Now, I'm telling you, I cannot make this shit up, bro. You're watching me with all these, okay? There's no way I could be making this shit up. Everything that I just told you is everything I just put down on the freaking table. I'm not kidding you. The Lord of the Shadows. Oh my gosh, why was I thinking the Lord and the Lady? That's weird because we got the 10 of Chalices up next, but the Lord of Shadows is all about patience and persistence and just staying loyal and staying in peace while you're being patient, okay? Waiting is worth it in the end. It is really worth it in the end, I promise you. All right? I've been exactly where you are. That's how I'm feeling through this reading. This reading is telling me that you are doing everything you can do at the moment, is what they told me. No, can, okay? You are doing everything you can do at the moment, and it's possible. I'm living proof that it's possible. One moment, please. Hey, honey, may I finish this, please? No, Out, please, out. Get out of here while I finish this. Thank you, darling, I love you. Okay. So the Lord of Shadows being patient to get this whole happy family, happy life, new beginning, okay? It's just, you gotta have the patience. You are the star of your own reality. The Holly King is all about you are a guiding light, okay? You give to yourself so that you can give to others and show the way, all right? He's very wise. You are very wise. You need to continue to build up your wisdom, up your knowledge, okay? That is why the whole family thing isn't happening just yet. You're gonna be meeting that special person. You're gonna be having the life that you've always dreamed on, regardless if it's you actually physically have a child yourself or you adopt, okay? This is very relevant for a few of you out there. It's gonna be okay. Just continue doing what you're doing. Now we got the Five of Wands out here. Now that is usually meaning some kind of conflict, some kind of fighting. And I feel like what you're fighting is to pay attention. You're fighting being patient. You're fighting gathering your knowledge. It's in the middle of the pile. It's in the middle of the spread. You're fighting everything because you want it now, and it's not going to happen now. They're telling you it's going to happen in the next couple of years. So the more you fight it and try to make it happen right now, the more shit's going to go wrong. I promise you that. I did that. I did. I was trying to force everything. I was trying to force the dreams, the premonitions that I had whenever I was pregnant with my son, and I had a vision. I didn't know what he was going to grow up to look like, but in that vision, he looked exactly the same as he does now, okay? But I tried to force that vision to come about, and it made everything worse. Everything. And it hasn't come to fruition yet, because I was trying so hard to make it happen that, and interpreting it wrong. I was truly interpreting the vision completely wrong because I wasn't healed enough yet. Okay? I feel like that is what you're doing with this whole dream state here. Okay? That's what you're doing. And they're saying that you're gonna have that new opportunity in love. Whatever that dream is. Did you have a dream about a child? About a family? I think you did. That's what's happening here, right? It's gonna come. You're gonna have that opportunity if you're patient. Okay? If you're patient and you pay attention to all the signs, all the synchronicities. I feel like you're pushing it so hard and you're seeing the signs. You're seeing the synchronicities. Wow. Okay, I know I just saw that my phone stand move. So they're like, yes, you need to listen, all right? You're seeing all of the signs and synchronicities, but you're not paying attention to what they really, truly mean. And it's all about a contract. The contract. The divinely guided contract. That is what all these signs and synchronicities are all about. But you're not interpreting them correctly. They're trying to show you the way to this love, this divinely guided union, this twin flame union, if that's what you're desiring. They're trying to show you the way, but you're not paying attention. You're letting the bear stalk you over here. And you're making your dream team just work so fucking hard to try to stop the bear instead of you just turning around and paying attention. Right? They're trying to show you where to go so that you can make that contract happen. Now, is that contract the person, the one, your significant other? Sure. But the contract can also mean it's a child as well, or another soul contract as well, for like to meet a new friend, and that friend is going to introduce you to that love, that kind of thing. All right, they're pointing you down the path so that you can reap this harvest, that opportunity, that emotion fulfillment, that love that you are desiring so much is coming. It's there in front of your eyes, but you're not paying attention because you're too persistent on making it happen now because you want it now. Okay? Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It's mine and I want it now. No, baby, that's not how it works. Okay, that's not how it works. It's not in your timing, it's in divine timing. So sit back, relax, and let the cards unfold for you. Navigate through the whole everything. Truthfully, honestly, with your head held high, all right? Everything's going to work out the way it's meant to. So next up, we have the Three of Wands. Ship's coming in, baby. I'm telling you. All right? The World Tree, my love. The World Tree. The Three of Athens, going at it alone. The Four of Chalices. That divinely guided love is coming. Okay? The Ten of Pentacles, happy family, happy life. The Page of Pentacles, a young, new abundance. Possibly a child. I'm getting child from this, all right? The Seven of Wands, you're a spiritual warrior. The Five of Chalices, you have to empty out the things that are not good for you. You have to empty out those cups, all right? And the Wild Hunt. It's time for that tower to fall. And I believe right now this is that tower falling. All right? Mind blown, right? I feel like you've listened to this reading enough that you understand, hey, all right, I need to do this. This is that tower. Towers aren't always bad. Excuse me, I just spit a little bit. Let me get a little bit of tea here. It is ugly outside, by the way. It is ugly, ugly out there. The storms are brewing. All right, the storms are brewing with this tower here. It's time for the tower to fall. Now, what I was trying to say is towers aren't always that bad. Sometimes they're quite easy. It's all about a realization. A lot of times it's like, oh shit, I just did that. Okay, well, stop for a second, push pause, rewind, and let's try to be better than that, right? That is sometimes what a tower is. It's realizing, oh man, that was not cool of me. That was really fucked up, bro. Why did I do that? Kind of thing. And that's a tower falling and you realizing, hey, it's time to be better, right? And I feel like that's what's happening. It's time to let go of everything that does not serve you. All right, with the Five of Chalices, this is all about letting go of all that negativity, going ahead and pouring out those cups that don't serve you, those friends who are so negative and never for you, the family that is always against you and never wants you to succeed, or it's not necessarily they don't want you to succeed. It's more of a, they'd rather succeed over you succeeding, so they're not going to help you in any way. Okay, that's what I mean by that. For a few of you, I mean, you might be very close with your family, and good for you. It's not always family, sometimes it's friends. You know, it's hard being the black sheep. All right, it's hard being the one that everybody likes and loves and adores outside of your own family. It's really hard to be that, right? Because I feel like that is you. You are a privileged person. And outside of your family, everybody just absolutely adores you. But when you get with your family, they're just smile in your face, talk behind your back kind of energy, right? And just talk negativity about you all the time. I'm here for you. I understand. It's okay. We can just let those go. Okay? And only be around those who lift us up and speak positivity in our lives. If you're feeling triggered by somebody in your family, okay, you can make a new family. Friends can be family. Those are soul contracts. Those are soulmates. Okay? You can make a new family. But they're saying here your ships are coming in for you to receive everything you've dreamed of. The whole world, whatever your world is to you, those ships are coming in. Right now, you need to go at it alone with the Three of Anthems. And that's all about just, finding your way. And when you start doing that, sorry, I got a droplet on that. Okay. I just don't want to mess up my cards. So when you start going at it alone and understanding, hey, all right, if I just listen to my guides and listen and watch the synchronicities unfold, it will lead me on the path that I'm meant to go, right? It could be as simple as, I need a fish this baby, please, out of here.
It's a being target.
Out of here, please. Dominic, please don't touch that. Nope, I don't want that on either. Thank you. Okay, there he goes. Apologies for that, everybody. So, where was I? Oh, it could be as simple as, like an arrow. Like, okay. So, on the road, especially if you live in a city, there's always a left turn or a right turn, right? You pull up to a light and you're like, I can go straight if it turns green, right? And I'll get there faster as long as it turns green by the time I get up there. And it doesn't. Instead, it has a green arrow, right? And it's still red for you to go straight. So they're saying, no, I don't want you to go straight. I want you to go to the left. I want you to take the arrow. I've done that before. It actually happened quite recently to me. I was like, okay, I can get there quicker if I go straight. I did this exact scenario in my head. If I go straight, the green arrow, or if it turns green, okay? And it didn't. So it took me a lot longer to get where I needed to go in a hurry, right? I needed to get there quick because I'm a delivery driver and I had to get there fast. And so, yeah, I was delayed on that. The next time it happened, because it clicked in my mind, I was like, oh, because the green arrow turned on instead at that time. And I was like, damn it, I should have turned left. But I'm all the way over here. I can't do that now, right? And so then the next time that happened, I was like, okay, if it just turns green and I got into the left-hand lane, just in case it stopped on me, it turned red on me, and then I could take the green arrow. And that's exactly what happened. And I got there on time. All right? And that is the kind of signs. Those are signs. The synchronicities on license plates, on phone numbers, on the TV, wherever you go, on a video. All right? That is something you need to pay attention to. My thing is I pay attention to the numbers. That is the thing that I really pay attention to. I don't click on a video usually unless the synchronicities are right for me. If I don't see anything that looks like it's a synchronicity to me, I just won't. I'll get off of YouTube. Because that's all I do is I do YouTube and that's it. I don't have a Facebook. I don't have an Instagram. I don't have a TikTok. I don't have any of that fancy stuff. Okay. All I have is YouTube, and that's all I get into these days. I can't do, it's overstimulating. I am slightly autistic myself, okay, and high ADHD. So being on the phone gets me into a space that we don't want, all right? But you need to know this. Look for the signs, all right? Because they're pointing you to that love. That is the point of that story. They're pointing to the everything you want, the happy family, the happy life with total abundance, okay? And I'm getting child, all right? But this is also while you're doing this, while you're waiting, while you're being patient, what they want you to do, my love, is to just be in your la-di-da moments. Be in that childish mode. Just flow. All right? Just flow through everything. While you're walking down the street, if you feel a nudge to turn right, turn right. All right? If you feel a nudge to go straight, go straight. The whole, and so on and so forth. Okay? Just, this is getting you ready for this new era. Okay? You listening and you flowing and navigating through everything the way that your ancestors, your dream team are asking you to do is getting you ready for this whole family dynamic. You have a little ways to go. And a couple of years goes like fucking that. I'm telling you, it goes like that. All right? When you get up into the ages that I am. All right? Spiritual warrior, you understand this perfectly well. I really highly feel like you understand everything I'm saying to you. And you get it. And you're ready. All right? It's time to let that stuff go and let this tower fall. All right? That's all I'm going to do. All right? Six of Pentacles. Be generous to yourself, baby. To yourself and to others, and it'll get you where you need to go. All right? I'd like to take a moment before we do the Zodiac Oracle to ask you to please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps out the channel. It really, really does. And I am so thankful and appreciative for all of you that do. Okay? Let's go ahead and get a Zodiac Oracle. This weather is getting me a little sleepy. This one, fire, passion, desires, love with Venus on the bottom. I'll go ahead and read Venus too for you because they told me to look at the bottom, so I did. So we got fire. Fire. Powerful, focused, and intense. The energy of fire burns brightly and moves quickly. Passion, drive, the desire to create. Strong and sometimes scary emotions like anger are fueled by fire. It both destroys and purifies, which seems in opposition to the desire to create, but really is part of the creative process. Bring the quality of fire to a situation by taking action and doing what needs to be done. Being courageous by saying or doing the scary but essential thing that needs expression. Being focused and determined to see something through to the end, or honoring and following your passion. All right, and now Venus. Venus is associated with Venus, the goddess of love, fertility, and beauty. Venus is all about what you value, such as money and possessions, but also your ideals. Love, relationships, and partnerships are also indicated in if the Venus card is revealed. There you have it, my loves. Okay? So, I mean, you're going to get that true love, that everything that you're wanting, you are. It's just going to take a little time. Just please be patient. In the meantime, come back for another reading whenever you feel guided to, okay? You don't have to be here every day, every week, whatever, just when you feel guided to. Until you do that, just navigate through the motions, all right? It's gonna be okay. You've got time. Promise, you still got time. All right? So until the next time, my loves, nope. Apologies. Gotta give it back. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'd like to take a moment to thank our dream teams for being here today and collaborating together to get us these messages. All right, so thank you all so much for being here. It was a pleasure. Yes, it was a complete and total pleasure. All right, so I'd like to give back all energies to the rightful owners, please and thank you. Please protect me and mine and them and theirs in all of our future endeavors. Bye, love. Yes. All right, everybody. That concludes our reading finally. All right. I am so happy you were here to join me. And until the next one, I'll catch you later. Peace. Owie. Oh, goodness.